Hey, Dr. Pound here, and today we are reviewing Bob & Brad's brand new updated foot massager. And this is big because there's a few modifications that they've made that are really important. And I'm going to share those with you right now. Now, in my last video, they sent me the original foot massager in which I put it in our clinic and we had patients try it out, and my assistants tried it out. And the feedback that I gave was that they really had a hard time and struggled with the power button. It was confusing. It was a center button. You had to hold it for 3 seconds. Thank goodness Bob & Brad fixed it in this new foot massager. Now, as you can see, the new button layout has a separate and distinct power button. This is big, and I didn't realize how important it was until we actually had people in the clinic using it. And it was really important that people know where to turn it off rather than turning it up, which a lot of people felt trapped in it with the old foot massager. So thank you for updating that aspect of the foot massager. In addition, this new model includes a little remote, which is really nifty and a great idea for people who have trouble bending forward and pressing the buttons over and over again. Now, there is a little quirk with the remote. First of all, it only works when you point it directly in the center. Therefore, if you're holding it out to the side and you're pressing it, it will not change the modes or turn it on and off. You have to reach down and kind of point it in between your knees. So when you take into account that you've got to figure out where to put that remote where you're not going to lose it, and if you're anything like me, you're going to lose the remote. It may not be as useful as it appears to be, but time will tell. If we keep the remote around, if we don't lose it, then for sure it's nice having that extra little feature. Maybe if you Velcro it to the armrest to have that remote there, access and handy, that you won't lose in the crack in between the cushions of the couch. So Bob & Brad's foot massager combines shiatsu technology with air compression around the foot to give the foot a massage both at the top, around the sides, and in the bottom, the arch around the heel as well. And this is really important because some of the cheaper foot massagers don't combine those two technologies and offer constant foot massage with both of them, and the Bob & Brad foot massager does. Now, this is important if you have a history of plantar fasciitis or maybe Achilles tendonitis, and you want to be able to break up some of those adhesions. The shiatsu massage on the bottom of the foot is really important and feels really good. You can adjust the intensity of the air compression as well, which is also important. Now, I myself suffered a broken foot, and so I wanted to try something like this out as the air compression felt really good at improving blood circulation and blood flow as it was healing. Yet I didn't want it to be too intense to actually hurt the broken bones. Now, the nice thing about this foot massager, both the old and the new, is they use multiple air bolsters, and so you get that all around 360 air compression with the foot. They've also included this air mode, which you can change it from intermittent to progressive to constant, which is very helpful if you're trying to achieve different types of foot massages. Now, on the old model, they had 2 settings for the heat. And as I told you in the old video, I usually used it without the heat, and some of my assistants and patients liked using the heat. This new model has 3 intensities of heat. And I can tell you, I almost never use the 3rd mode of heat because it's just too intense for me. Now, that's good for some people who want that high heat, but it also gives you the opportunity to turn it down a bit, which is really important. Now, this is made to fit feet up to size 12. When comparing the old model to the new model, I believe that this newer model achieves better circulation and better compression, as well as the shiatsu massager. The air compression for sure is more intense with the highest setting. So I don't use the highest setting in this newer model, whereas I would use the highest setting in the old model, and it would be okay, it would be nice, it'd be comfortable, but this new model can really get in there and really break up adhesions when you use the highest setting. And so I would also caution, if you do have problems, foot pain, to start on a low or medium setting and then increase it if necessary. Almost everyone who has tested this new massager that I've had prefer the medium intensity setting as well. So these foot massagers will go they have a 15-minute timer and then they'll stop. And these massagers are great for providing high quality foot massage, especially this newer model, in the intensity that you want with a program that you want, in the convenience and portability of this nice affordable unit. Now, some of the foot massagers I've reviewed are more expensive than this particular one, and some of them less expensive. I would consider this a good middle grade foot massager and they've upgraded some of the problems that I had with the original massager, which really made a big difference, and a lot of my patients and users of this newer model prefer over the old one. So if you're looking for a great quality foot massager, this Bob & Brad new model of the foot massager is a high quality product, and we've been using it for hundreds and hundreds of foot massages with excellent results. If you're looking for a great, affordable foot massager, Bob & Brad's foot massager is the massager for you. I'll include a link below. I'm Dr. Pound, helping you heal better fast.